Okay, so going to work with a transversal problem, and it's going to be actually two transversals combined into one. Okay, so what we have here is we have two parallel lines, say a line over here, and we have a line over here, and we have this line over here connecting the two. Actually, I'm going to start that over. My lines were okay, so I'm going to have a line over here and a line over here, and I'm going to have a transversal connecting the two lines like so, and my object is to fill in all the missing angles. I haven't finished drawing the picture, but I stopped for a reason. And the reason that I stopped is we want to notice that what we have here before we start complicating the picture with all sorts of other things. Okay? Now, what do I mean by that? Well, these two lines, call them L1 and L2, are parallel. Okay? So I want to note a couple things. First of all, the book tells me that this angle over here is 50 degrees. Right? And the book, okay, and I can use that fact for a few things. And before I do that, I'm going to label my angles. I am going to call this angle 4, and I'm going to call this angle 8, and I'm going to call this angle 3. Okay? Well, 50 degrees is vertical with angle 4, this 50 degrees angle, so this is going to be 50 degrees. And I'm also going to note that there's 180 degrees in a straight line, right? So just to recall, this is a straight line. So whenever I do a semicircle, there's a straight line. So if this is 50 degrees from here to here, well, this completes my straight line here. So angle 3 is going to have to equal to 130 degrees, because 130 plus 50 give me my straight line. Okay? Now, angle 8 is vertical with angle 3, so this also is going to be 130 degrees. Now, before I continue, I am going to note that this angle, so these two lines are parallel, so this transversal hits this line the same way it hits this line. So this is 130, this is a copy of that angle. So this angle here, I'll draw it out a little bit further, is 130 degrees. Okay? And that's 130 degrees. And also, this angle here is just a copy of this angle here, and it's vertical with that, so this is 130 degrees. And of course, this angle over here is going to be this angle over here is going to be 50 degrees, and this angle over here is going to be 50 degrees. These two guys are vertical angles, these guys are vertical angles. This is a copy of this angle, this is a copy of this angle. So I didn't finish drawing the picture yet, and the reason why I didn't finish drawing the picture yet is because when I add this, it kind of complicates things a little bit. Alright? Now, the book tells me that this angle over here is 40 degrees. Okay? But I already said from here to here is 130. So if this angle here is 40 and this is 130, then this angle here is 90 degrees. Now I can start using vertical angles. So I'm gonna start filling in my other angles. So this is angle 1 in the book, and this is angle 2 in the book. Right, I already know angle 2 is 50 degrees. And this is angle 7 in the book. And this is angle 6 in the book. And this over here is angle 5 in the book. Okay. So I got all the angles ready to fill in. And this over here is going to be angle 10. This over here is going to be angle 11. And this over here is going to be angle 12. And this over here is going to be angle 9. Great. Okay. So let's see what we can do here now. Now we know that this is 90, but angle 7 and angle 1 are vertical angles. They make a cross. So this is 90 degrees. It doesn't look like 90 degrees because of my drawing. The book, I think, looks more like 90. So angle 6 is vertical with this 40-degree angle, so angle 6 is 40 degrees. So we have a 40, a 90, and a 50 degrees. And we have 50 degrees, 90 degrees, and 40 degrees. Notice they all add up to 180. Now, this is 90 degrees, even though it doesn't look like it. It's just my drawing. This is 50 degrees. So what angle should this be? Well, there's 180 degrees in a triangle. This is 90. This is 150. So that gives me 140. So what angle should be over here so it adds up to 180? Well, angle 10 should be 40 degrees. But you also could say, well, this is 40 and this is 40 because these two lines are parallel, and this line, this angle is a copy of this angle, right? Well, if that's true, we can do this one two ways. It's going to be how do you say? Well, there's 180 degrees in a straight line. That's any semicircle. So this is 40. So this has to be 140. And if this is 140, then angle 9 has to be 140 because these two guys are vertical angles. Now, if this is 40, this has to be 40 because those are vertical angles. Now we have every angle filled in. And I hope that answers your question, and I hope you have a wonderful day.